Alright, let's play some Nethack. Choose Wizard Elf Female because WEF is closer to on the keyboard than WM. What do we got? We got a Spellbook of Identify. This is very good for mid game. We also have a Wand of Teleportation, very good for getting money in Magic Vaults. So the strategy will be try to get into the mid game and use the Wand of Teleportation to get out of the Magic Vaults once I find one. So let's see, let's kick some doors down. Kicking doors is great because it practices your strength. Always kick doors down unless you are low on food. Let's run! Now, it's just going to clear the first level. As you see, I work fairly quickly here. Just go through the whole level. Searching is an important part of the game. Usually you just press S, but a much better method is to write 20 and then press S, because that means you search 20 times and it goes instantly, unless a monster appears. Then you stop instantly. You also may want to avoid holding the S key down, because monsters appear and you're not going to react fast enough and you're dead. So 20, then S. So, just checking my inventory, I see that I have enchant armor as well, which I will try to first enchant, before using them. It's a bit of a waste to not do that. As a wizard, you rely mostly on Force Bolt, and keeping enemies at a far distance. That means that armor comes into play very late in the game, or in the mid-game. So let's go to the next level. Waiting for the cat to join me, and we go down. There's a jackal. He's dead. Potion of object detection. That's good. I still cannot cast the identify spell because I have too low level, and my intelligence is only 14, which is very low for a wizard. It actually is really bad. Usually I have at least a 90% failure on the identify spell at this point. The identify spell is seldomly useful before experience level 4. So, again, look for doors. That's very important. It practices your wisdom, which is crucial for a wizard. Wisdom and intelligence gives you a higher power rating. Every level you get a lot more power. So I found a Hawaiian shirt and I wear it. It's a +0 Hawaiian shirt, so it is pretty worthless at this point. But it's very good for late game, so I keep it. I keep it on, which is actually a bad idea, but what the hell. Let's clear the level. Cat, join me please. Let's go down. Alright. You see that there's a door here because obviously you see the path ending at the room, so finding it is a free point of wisdom. Just search. Killing a lizard always leaves a corpse. Eating lizard meat, whether from a corpse or a tin, will cure stoning from a cockatrice, and a live lizard is completely invulnerable to this method of attack.
It is usually better to eat the corpse, since opening a tin may take many turns, and lizard corpses do not rot and never become old, or to cause sickness. Because of this, it is wise to keep at least one lizard corpse in your inventory.
So, I found a dwarf corpse. It cannot be sacrificed because it's been laying there and was generated on the level. However, I can sacrifice things on this altar because it's an altar to my god. I have no idea how to pronounce it, but it's Anhur, probably. Please do note that I do not wear my rings, because that increases your hunger, and I don't need them. Plus strength, okay, that's, interesting, maybe. Stealth, don't really feel that I need it. Monsters will see me anyway, and I want to kill them to get experience points, so. Now I stick my cat one level up, because I don't want him to get in the way of me sacrificing things on this altar, which I am level 3, which means I cannot get an artifact. You can only get an artifact when you're level 4. So, but you can make your god happy, so that the next sacrifice at level 4 will give you the artifact right away. There's the level, by the way. Here's a shop. It's full of food. That's good, but I don't have any money. Basically only have $46, and that is not much to... That's not much to use for this food. So I'm just going to go with a bottle of water, because I have an altar, so getting blessed water, holy water, means you can bless other items, and that's a crucial part of the game. For instance, I have my scrolls of enchant armor. Once I can bless them, I can use them on my cloak of magic resistance and get it to be +5. +5 is generally the level you want them on. If you get them over +5, they'll probably just be destroyed in the process. So, eating jackals, rotten jackals. It says rotten. That means I will be confused in a very few amount of turns, which means I can use my enchant armor scrolls to make my Hawaiian shirt and my cloak of magic resistance fireproof. Feeling not mildly nauseated, confused. You cannot think straight. It says that right down there. So now I can read my scrolls of enchant armor, and because I'm wearing only one piece of armor, I know which one will be fireproofed. See? Fireproof. This is really good. Now I will do the Hawaiian shirt too. Take off my cloak and put on the Hawaiian shirt and read the other scroll I have. It's also fireproof. So, now I'm fainting. That's very bad. This is how you die. Fainting next to a monster. Looks like I survived and got a corpse. Let's burst it into flames. So now I only have a partly eaten food ration, and I should probably stock up on food before I go any further. Here's a sink. Sinks are great for identifying rings. If you have any unidentified rings, just drop it down the sink. Basically D and the ring. And it'll give you a message. You'll have to figure out what ring is what, though. The only ring that comes back up, well, unless it is a random event, the one ring that always comes back up is slow digestion. And that is the ring you really, 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 really want. That is the important ring. It's a part of the any Ascension kit. So drop every ring down the sink until you find this ring. The rest, bah, you can live without them. The Ring of Levitation is pretty good though, but you can usually find Boots of Levitation, or a Potion of Levitation, or a Spell of Levitation. There's other things. Alright, I'm level 4 now, so I can go up and continue sacrificing to my god, in hopes of getting the artifact Magic Bane, which is a part of the Wizard Ascension kit. Now, I have $71, so I'll just go to the food store and buy myself a food ration. Because the one thing you don't want is to run out of food while sacrificing, because you're sacrificing all the corpses, and thus you cannot eat them. And while I'm waiting for a monster to appear so I can sacrifice it, I'm just gonna dilute my 2 potions of object detection to water, because then I'll have 3 potions of water to drop on the altar and pray at the altar, which will make them holy water, which is extremely useful and a part of any Ascension kit. Come here, little pony. I'm gonna sacrifice you to my god. That one gave no corpse. Boring. Jackal corpse. Let's sacrifice. Just gonna wait for something else to appear. A giant ant. Come to Papa. You notice a 4-leaf clover at your feet. This means you've gained luck. However, luck times out. You should try to get the luck stone from the bottom of the gnomish mines, which will prevent any luck from timing out for you before you go on a sacrificing spree like this. But I did not do that now. I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna go try to find some food. When eaten, tripe rations provide 200 nutrition, but also have a 50% chance of giving you nausea. Throwing a tripe ration to a hostile or peaceful cat or dog will tame it. Praying when weak will fill your stomach. My character is now weak, so I'm gonna go up and pray at the altar and get my potions of water blessed at the same time. Three blessed clear potions, that's good. Now I'm going to try to go down to the Oracle, and 1 level below the Oracle there's another staircase up, and that leads to Sokoban. Sokoban is usually a very good place to find food, and I'm deep enough that I can get there, probably. Nothing here. Seems like a boring level. $20S, $20S, $20S. Om nom nom. Force Bolt. Yellow lights will explode in your face and make you blind. However, I have a towel right here, and if I wrap it around my head really quick, the explosion won't bother me, and then I can take it off. Watch out for cursed towels though, because you can't take them off, and then you're still blind forever. Until you find something to lift the curse, that is.
Jackpot! 3 food rations and a pancake. Awesome, and I'm already full. And a blue jelly. If we eat blue jellies, we could become cold resistant, and that's very good. However, I am satiated, and eating too much could kill you, actually. So I'm gonna wait. Oh, didn't have to wait long. Let's eat that corpse before it goes stale and kills us from food poisoning. Now we got the message, you feel full of hot air, which is great because that means that we are now cold resistant. We have arrived at the Oracle, Delphi. The level below will hold another entrance upwards. These statues have a high chance of containing spellbooks if I explode them with my first bolt. Very good thing to do for a wizard. That's 2 spellbooks so far. One is very difficult to comprehend, the other one is just difficult to comprehend, and having intelligence 14 really isn't good for a wizard. Before attaining a high level as a wizard, you can't really spend a lot of mana on other spells than attack spells anyway, so it's kind of okay for now. Oh shoot. She just stole my magic resistance cloak. Let's hope she doesn't put it on, because then my magic won't work against her, and I can't kill her and get it back. Boing! That means she's wearing my cloak of magic resistance, and I have no way of killing her. Maybe I'll just try throwing some daggers at her or something, or stones. Maybe I can stone her to death. I have no idea how to kill her now. This is a bad situation. And she stole my shirt. Luckily, that shirt is quite worthless at this point in the game, but still, that is annoying. Maybe if I wear some other cloak and these hard shoes, I can convince her to steal this hooded cloak and put that one on instead, and then I'll be able to kill her with my magic. That's a long shot, but, well, why not? I need some armor anyway. Here's a dagger. Maybe I could throw this dagger at her. I'm proceeding very carefully, as you can see, not to run into her. Oh shit, there she is! This is not gonna work. That's too close for throwing a dagger at her. But hey, I got this drum. Maybe I can just do the conga with her. A drum is basically a cause fear tool. You can make any creature turn to flee, but it abuses your intelligence. Or is it your wisdom? Either way, don't overuse it. It is very useful in some situations. I just got her to flee from me. Run, nymph! Yeah. I keep on messing with these daggers. It doesn't seem to kill her, but maybe I can work her health down a little bit and get a lucky shot. And she stopped being scared and stole my tripe ration. Typical.
Maybe one of these spell books can be useful in some way. I have no idea what they have or what they contain, but I'm going to risk it. I'm going to read some of them. With Intelligence 14, this might not end well. Okay, random teleportation. That's not so bad actually, but I didn't get to read it. I didn't get to assimilate the spell. Come out wherever you are. Thank you kindly, Mr. Dwarf, for throwing a dagger at me. I really need this one to kill the nymph downstairs. Alright, I don't really have a way to kill the nymph right now, so I'm just gonna go back upstairs to the altar and see if I can sacrifice some stuff. I have a few more food rations, so might work. I might get Magic Bane. Killing in the name of dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, I'm just killing stuff. This is kind of, yeah. Let's see if it works. Okay, here's a long, boring sequence of me sacrificing things that I'm just gonna cut away. Because I didn't manage to get Magic Bane, I was sacrificing for a long time, but somehow I didn't reach the requirement from my god. I'm just gonna go down to Sokoban now. Okay, gotta be careful not to meet the nymph here. I don't want anything more stolen. Ah, there she is. Ah, whatever. I'm just gonna try to kill her with my dagger. Cute little girl stealing your ring of stealth. You never learn, do you? Alright, but I got 3 hits on her with the daggers, so maybe she's low on health. Maybe I can kill her. I'm just gonna go for it. Die, nymph! I'm gonna take my stuff back. Putting on my old equipment again, and throwing away the hooded cloak and other stuff I don't need. Alright, let's see what these spellbooks are about. Spellbook of Light, that's great. This is exactly what I need to train my divination up to a level where I can actually cast the Identify spell, which is extremely useful. Eating that made me confused, but sometimes being confused is quite useful. Let's see if I have any scrolls that is good to read when confused. Nope, nothing.
My power's full, so I'm going to use the opportunity, since I cannot regenerate any more power, to use some of the power to cast light. That will practice my divination. Once I'm more skilled in divination, I should be able to cast the identify spell. Giant beetles are not poisonous, you can eat them, but they do convey poison resistance. Here's a giant beetle corpse. I'm gonna eat it and we'll see if I get the resistance. I get the message, you feel healthy. That means I now have poison resistance. Here we see that there are two staircases up. One of these is where I came from, the other one goes to Sokoban, and that's where we're heading now. I've solved these Sokoban puzzles many times. There are only two variants of each level, so I'm gonna make quite quick work of them. The first level of Sokoban always holds two scrolls of earth, so I'll just call them earth so that I know that these are the scrolls of earth.
So I'm just pushing the stones into these little holes and picking up all the treasure in here. There's a lot of treasure in Sokoban. That's why you go there. Garter snake. Garter snakes are usually poisonous, but if you remember, I got poison resistance from a giant beetle a little while back, so I can eat poisonous corpses now. Which is good. Yummy foxes. Pickled fox. That's a new one. I need to eat again. Lichens. Broiled lichens. Yummy. Oh, here's a leprechaun. Let's see, I don't have a bag to put my gold in. So, let's see what this... Oh, this is a wand of polymorph. That's awesome. Wands of polymorph are great for doing polypiles. I can get into that at some point. Polypiling should not be confused with puppy piles from polyamory, by the way. So the thing about Sokoban is that you can't teleport, which is why it's quite safe to attack leprechauns. They can't escape via teleportation. Ah, he escaped downstairs. Well, I'll just follow him and kill him. Come here, little leprechaun. Haha. Oh, I'm fainting. I should eat something. Cram ration. Anyway, let's roll some boulders. So, next level. Food ration, ring of stealth. Let's hope there's no nymphs around to steal it from me. Pushy, pushy, pushy. Pushing lots of boulders. I need to eat again. Oh, I didn't eat the whole cram ration the last time. Now I finish it. So, setting up all the stones. Moving them around.
Uh-oh, kitten. It's a house cat. And I have a tripe ration. That's great. So I throw the tripe ration, and now it's a happy, tame house cat. Since I have one of polymorph, I'll use that later to polymorph the cat into something a lot more dangerous. That's going to be awesome. Just going to leave it here for later, because pets can get a lot in the way in Sokoban. You should not enter Sokoban without having a way to retame your pet, especially if your pet is very dangerous. Uh-oh, I'm running out of health here. This looks quite bad. I have absolutely nothing to help me. Except my drum. I can use the drum again. Playing the drum. Snake flees. Alright, I'll just ignore him. Wait for my health to go up. Move some boulders. Take this stone, it's further away from where the snake went. Just trying to keep alive. Oh, I gotta go around here. And I'm hungry again. Kick the food ration so it falls through the hole, then it's gonna be on the lower level that I will go past on the way back. That way I don't miss anything. I haven't been practicing my light spell lately. I need to remember to do that. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. That's a lot of wolves. Ooh, I can enhance my attack spells. I'm too hungry to cast that spell, and I need to cast that spell to kill the wolves. Oh shit, it's 3 wolves. This is gonna end bad. Ouch, ouch, ouch. One health left. I have no option. I'm just gonna have to... I can't even cast my spell. I am so dead. Leather drum. Woo! Wolf turns to flee. Now I need to eat something quickly. Hey, I killed the wolf. I survived. That is amazing. If anything else comes now, I am so dead. Oh, what was that? That was a succubus. Oh, shoot. You feel exhausted. You die. That succubus literally fucked me to death. That's a first.